There are many videos and books suggesting that using certain advanced techniques will help you manifest your desires. However, the main idea I want you to understand is that manifesting is a skill that goes beyond any specific technique. You are always manifesting in every moment of your life. This might seem contradictory, and perhaps that's the technique itself, to realize that it isn't about a particular method. We need to move past the idea that manifesting is like a video game where you press certain buttons to get what you want. In the world of manifestation and personal development, it's easy to fall into the trap of looking for quick fixes and magical methods. We've all done it, searching for that one secret technique that promises to instantly change our lives, bringing us wealth, perfect health, or ideal relationships. But true manifestation requires understanding that it's not about quick fixes or secret methods. It's about realizing that you are always manifesting, and it's a continuous, natural process. It's natural for humans to want immediate results. We live in a world where marketing industries promise instant solutions for everything, which feeds into this desire. However, this search for the perfect technique can actually lead you away from truly understanding manifestation. Many people fall into this trap, and it can become a major obstacle to real transformation. It's important to understand that manifestation can be simple. It's not supposed to be difficult. However, focusing only on techniques has several problems. First, it makes you dependent on external methods instead of developing your own understanding. It's like learning to ride a bike with training wheels and never really gaining the balance and intuition needed to ride on your own. This is a major flaw in many forms of occult magic and magical techniques that seem promising at first. To truly master manifestation, you need to go beyond techniques and develop a deeper internal understanding. Techniques can be helpful, but they should not be the sole focus. The real power comes from within you, and it's about learning to trust and develop that inner strength and intuition. Secondly, focusing on techniques can lead to disappointment when they don't bring immediate results. You might feel discouraged and start doubting the process or your own abilities. This cycle of hope and disappointment can be emotionally exhausting and unhelpful. Additionally, being fixated on techniques can make you overlook the more important aspects of manifestation: your consistent mental habits, core beliefs, and self-image. These are the real factors that shape your reality, but they are often ignored when you're just looking for quick results. Most importantly, seeking quick techniques misses the core truth about manifestation. It's not something you do occasionally, it's a continuous process. Every thought, every belief, and every moment of focus is shaping your reality. If you treat manifestation as something you only do when you want something specific, you're missing out on the power of your everyday thoughts and feelings. Manifestation is not about using a technique here and there. It's about understanding that you are always manifesting. It's about changing your mental habits and beliefs consistently. This deeper, ongoing process is what truly transforms your life, rather than just following steps to get quick results. Embrace the idea that manifestation is a constant, natural part of your life, and focus on cultivating positive thoughts and beliefs every day. In this audiobook, we will explore the art of constant manifestation, which is a way of living that brings your whole self into harmony with your desires. This way of living helps you grow and feel fulfilled all the time. This approach is not just about learning a series of steps. It involves changing how you see things, understanding yourself better, and committing to always improving yourself. Now, I encourage you to stop looking for the perfect technique. Instead, open yourself to a new way of understanding manifestation, one that gives you the power to shape your reality with every breath, every thought, and every moment. The idea of constant manifestation is both deep and simple. You are always creating your reality, every single moment of every day. This isn't just about the times when you are actively trying to manifest something. It's about how your thoughts and feelings are always shaping your life. By embracing this approach, you will learn to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your deepest desires. This will help you create a life of ongoing growth and fulfillment. So, let go of the search for quick fixes and join me in discovering the art of constant manifestation, where every moment is an opportunity to create the life you truly want. You are always creating your reality, every single moment of every day. This isn't just happening when you're actively thinking about your goals, saying affirmations, or meditating. It's happening right now, as you listen to me. And it will keep happening whether you realize it or not. To truly understand this, you need to see that your reality is a mirror of your main thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. Every little idea, every habitual thought, every unconscious belief about yourself and the world is always shaping your life. Imagine your mind as a powerful radio station, always sending out signals into the universe. These signals are your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and they are always being received and reflected back to you in the form of your experiences, relationships, and situations. This process doesn't care about the difference between what you consciously want and what you subconsciously believe. It doesn't take a break when you're not actively trying to manifest something specific. It's always on, always working, always creating. Every moment of your life, your thoughts and feelings are creating your reality. Even if you're not aware of it, this constant manifestation is happening. So, by understanding and embracing this, you can learn to align your thoughts and feelings with what you truly desire, creating a life that is always growing and fulfilling. The implications of this reality are both exciting and a bit sobering. On one hand, it means you have a lot more power to shape your life than you might have realized. Every moment gives you a chance to guide your reality in a new direction. On the other hand, it means that unconscious negative beliefs or constant worry can manifest just as easily as your conscious desires. Understanding constant manifestation changes your focus from trying to create specific outcomes in isolated attempts to living more consciously all the time. It's not about doing a technique for 15 minutes a day and then forgetting about it. It's about cultivating a way of being that matches your desires, keeping that alignment as consistently as possible, and learning to quickly get back on track when you inevitably slip out of it. Every moment of your life is a chance to steer your reality in a positive direction. When you understand constant manifestation, you realize that you have the power to shape your life all the time. This means being aware of your thoughts and feelings, and making sure they align with what you truly want. However, it also means being mindful of any negative thoughts or worries that could easily manifest into your reality. These unconscious beliefs can shape your life just as much as your positive conscious desires. By adopting a holistic approach to conscious living, you focus on maintaining a state of being that aligns with your desires. This approach involves consistently aligning your thoughts and feelings with your goals and learning to reset quickly when you get off track. This way, you are always moving towards a life of continuous growth and fulfillment. This perspective frees you from the stress of having to get everything right during specific manifestation sessions. Instead, it encourages you to see every interaction, decision, and reaction as part of your ongoing creative process. This viewpoint invites you to be more mindful, intentional, and aware of the power you have in every moment. Think about it. You don't need to worry about perfecting a technique for a few minutes a day. Rather, you can recognize that every part of your day is a chance to shape your reality. Every conversation you have, every choice you make, and every way you respond to situations all contribute to the life you're creating. Remember, you're not learning how to manifest. You already do that naturally. What you're learning is how to manifest consciously and deliberately, in a way that aligns with your highest goals and dreams. This means being aware of your thoughts and feelings throughout the day and making sure they match what you truly want in life. Now, the journey of manifestation often starts with a simple desire. You want something, maybe a new job, a loving relationship, better health, or more money. you look for ways to bring these things into your life. This is a natural and human starting point. But to really master manifestation, you need to go beyond just wanting and enter a deeper understanding. This deeper understanding involves knowing the basic principles that control how reality is created. It's about realizing that manifestation isn't just about getting what you want. Instead, it's about aligning your whole being, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with the reality you wish to experience. Think of it this way. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold, and every action you take is a part of the process of creating your reality. It's not just about hoping for a new job or a better relationship. It's about becoming the person who naturally attracts these things into their life. By aligning your thoughts and feelings with your desires, you start to create the reality you want. This means thinking positively, feeling good about yourself and your goals, believing that you can achieve them, and taking actions that move you in the right direction. When you focus only on your desires, you often end up feeling like you're missing something, seeing your current reality as not enough. This mindset can actually push your desires further away because you're always reinforcing what you lack. Understanding, however, changes this perspective. It helps you see that the power to create your reality lies not in what you want, but in who you are being. Moving from desire to understanding involves several key changes. 1. From external to internal focus. Instead of fixating on what's happening outside of you, learn to cultivate an internal state that matches the reality you want. This means focusing on your thoughts and feelings rather than external circumstances. 2. From future to present tense. Instead of always looking ahead to when your desires will come true, start to embody the feeling of already having what you want. Live as if your desires are already fulfilled. 3. From scarcity to abundance. Shift from a mindset of lack to one of plenty. Recognize that the universe is abundant and that your consciousness is the key to accessing this abundance. 4. From doing to being. Stop constantly trying to do things to make your desires come true. Instead, focus on being the person who naturally attracts those desires. This means aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired reality. 5. From intermittent practice to constant awareness. Move from occasional efforts to manifest your desires to a constant state of conscious creation. Always be aware of how your thoughts and feelings are shaping your reality. This shift to understanding doesn't mean you abandon your desires. Instead, it means approaching them from a place of wholeness rather than lack. It means recognizing that your desires are not just random wants but guideposts pointing you toward your own growth and evolution. As you go deeper into this process, you start to realize that manifestation is not about controlling the outside world, but about mastering your inner world. You learn that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. By changing your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, you naturally change your experiences. Remember, the goal is not just to manifest specific desires, but to become a master of your reality, living in a state of constant, deliberate creation. To truly understand the power of manifestation, you need to see that creating your reality is not a one-time event, but an ongoing, continuous process. As you cultivate this understanding, you start to see that your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are powerful tools. By aligning them with what you truly want, you can shape your experiences. This means paying attention to what you think and feel every day and making sure they match the reality you wish to create. For example, if you want to experience more love in your life, you need to feel love within yourself first. If you want to be successful, you need to believe in your own success. This inner work is crucial because it directly influences your outer reality. By mastering your inner world, you become a powerful creator of your reality. You learn to live in a state of constant, deliberate creation, where every thought, feeling, and belief is aligned with your highest aspirations. This continuous process empowers you to create a life of fulfillment and growth. Every moment of our lives, we are busy creating our own reality, whether we realize it or not. Think of reality as a river that is always flowing and changing. You're not just standing on the riverbank, occasionally making small ripples. Instead, you're completely in the river, and everything you do shapes its flow, temperature, and makeup. Creating reality is not just an action you take sometimes, it's something you are always doing. This continuous process of creating reality is based on a few important ideas. First, consciousness is the foundation of reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and focus are the building blocks of your reality. This consciousness is always active, always creating, and never takes a break. Second, the present moment is where your power lies. Reality is made in the now, not in the future. Each present moment is a new chance to create and shape your reality. Your reality is shaped by the combined effect of all your thoughts and beliefs over time. It's not just one or two thoughts that make a difference, but the patterns and habits of thinking that you have. These thoughts and beliefs are not fixed. They are constantly being reinforced or changed by what you think and experience. Your experiences affect your beliefs, and those beliefs shape your reality, creating a cycle that is always moving and changing. The universe itself is always changing and creating. As conscious beings in this universe, we are active participants in this ongoing process. Understanding this continuous creation helps you see the importance of your daily thoughts and emotions, not just the ones you focus on during specific exercises for manifestation. Every thought you have is like a brick in the building of your reality. Firstly, it shows the power of being consistent. One positive thought is great, but always thinking positively can change your life in big ways. Secondly, it points out the importance of staying alert. Since we are always creating our reality, we need to be careful about what we are adding to it. Thirdly, it highlights that our creative power is immediate. You don't have to wait for things to change. They are changing right now based on how you feel and think. Understanding that we are always creating our reality can be both exciting and tough. It means we have to take full responsibility for our lives, realizing that every moment is a chance to change things. Each moment offers us a choice to direct our reality in a new way. Remember, you're not just learning to create reality, you're learning to do it with intention, in line with your highest goals. You are already creating your reality right now, in this very moment. What kind of reality are you creating? A basic idea in understanding manifestation is that nothing lasts forever. This idea, found in ancient wisdom and modern science, is key to understanding how reality is always changing and how you can shape it. The fact that everything is temporary might seem strange, especially when we see solid objects or long-lasting situations in our lives. But when we look closer, we see that change is the only thing that never changes in the universe. Why does nothing last forever? First, it's because energy is always moving. Everything in the universe is made of energy that is constantly in motion. Even things that look solid are mostly empty space with tiny particles moving all the time. This never-ending movement of energy means that nothing stays the same from one moment to the next. Second, there's the idea of impermanence. Ancient philosophies, especially Buddhism, have taught for a long time that everything is always changing. This isn't just a spiritual idea. We can see it in the natural world. For example, the seasons change, and everything goes through cycles of being born, growing, decaying, and renewing. Understanding that nothing is permanent helps us see how we can influence our reality. Knowing that everything is always changing means we have the power to shape our lives in new and exciting ways. Another important idea is the observer effect. Quantum physics shows that just by observing something, you can change it. Your awareness and focus interact with reality, making it flexible and responsive rather than fixed. Next, consider the power of neuroplasticity. Your brain is always creating new connections and getting rid of old ones. This means your thoughts, habits, and even your personality can change with conscious effort. You're not stuck with the way you think or behave. You can reshape them. Time itself plays a role. Time is a dimension of change, and as you move through it, every part of your reality is shifting, even if you can't always see it. Understanding that nothing stays the same has big implications for manifestation. It frees you from thinking that your current situation is permanent or unchangeable. No matter how stuck you feel, everything is always changing and can be transformed. This idea encourages you to keep your desires flexible, knowing that what you create will also change. This way, you can enjoy your creations without becoming too attached to them. It also emphasizes the importance of consistent focus. Since reality is always changing, you need to keep your desired state in mind and stay aligned with it. It reminds us that we have the power to create something new at any moment. We're not stuck with what we've created in the past. We can keep changing our reality. This idea also highlights the importance of being adaptable. In a world that's always changing, being able to go with the flow while keeping your goals in sight is crucial. Understanding that nothing is permanent doesn't mean you can't make lasting changes or achieve long-term goals. It means that to keep any state, whether it's wealth, health, or a relationship, you need to keep creating it. It's less about reaching a final goal and more about constantly staying aligned with what you want. Embracing impermanence can be freeing. It helps you let go of the fear of failure because nothing is final. It also eases the anxiety of trying to be perfect because everything is always changing. This concept encourages you to engage fully with the present moment, where your true creative power lies. As we continue exploring manifestation, remember that your current reality, no matter how it looks, is not permanent. It's a flexible and responsive field of potential, constantly shaped by your thoughts and awareness. This changeable nature of reality is not a limitation, but your greatest asset in creating the life you want. One of the key insights in manifestation is that your mental state is more powerful than physical reality. Neville Goddard often emphasized that your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and overall mental state directly shape your external experiences and circumstances. To truly understand this, you need to change how you see reality. Instead of viewing the physical world as a fixed place you simply live in, recognize it as a responsive and flexible field closely connected to your consciousness. Besides the observer effect, there's also the placebo effect. In medicine, patients often experience real changes simply because they believe they're getting effective treatment, even if they're given a harmless substance. This demonstrates the power of belief and the mind's ability to influence physical reality. Embracing this understanding allows you to see that your thoughts and beliefs play a crucial role in shaping your life. By maintaining positive and focused mental states, you can continuously create and transform your reality in alignment with your desires. Next, consider emotional resonance. Your emotional states emit specific frequencies that attract experiences and circumstances that match those frequencies. This is why staying positive can lead to more positive experiences. Then there's the self-fulfilling prophecy. Your expectations influence your behaviors in subtle ways, causing you to create the very outcomes you anticipate, whether they are positive or negative. Understanding the power of mental states over physical reality has several key implications. It emphasizes the importance of keeping our minds and emotions healthy. It suggests that changing your external circumstances often starts with changing your inner world. This idea also highlights the value of visualization and emotional connection. By vividly imagining and emotionally connecting with your desired outcome, you start shaping your reality at a fundamental level. However, this isn't just a technique, it's a way of living. It requires consistently maintaining positive mental and emotional states and taking responsibility for your experiences. Now, one of the most crucial shifts in mastering manifestation is moving from a state of wanting to a state of generating. This transformation is key to effective reality creation and represents a fundamental change in how you approach your desires and interact with the universe. It took me a long time to learn this. A state of wanting is characterized by focusing on what you lack, feeling longing or yearning, being oriented toward the future, feeling separated from what you desire, and having an energy of neediness or desperation. By shifting to a state of generating, you focus on creating and embodying the feelings and experiences you want right now. Instead of yearning for something in the future, you generate the feelings and states of being that align with your desires in the present moment. This shift from wanting to generating empowers you to take aligned actions and creates a sense of abundance and fulfillment in your life. In contrast, the state of generating focuses on abundance and being present. It involves feeling gratitude and fulfillment, staying in the moment, feeling one with what you desire, and having an energy of confidence and certainty. The shift from wanting to generating isn't just about changing words. It's about completely changing how you relate to reality. This shift is powerful because it aligns you with abundance. When you generate, you connect with the universe's abundant nature. You realize that everything you desire already exists in potential form, and your job is to bring it into reality through your consistent thoughts and feelings. Generating also involves emotional resonance. It has a higher vibrational frequency than wanting, which is more aligned with the experiences and circumstances you wish to attract. This gives you power in the present moment. Generating happens now, where all your creative power lies. Wanting often projects you into an imagined future, disconnecting you from your point of power. Additionally, generating puts you in an active, creative role, whereas wanting can make you passive and waiting. It empowers you. The generating mindset acknowledges your natural creative power, boosting your confidence and sense of capability. So I suggest practicing gratitude regularly. Take time to recognize and appreciate what you already have, not just as a technique, but as a natural part of your life. Use present tense affirmations as a habit. Instead of saying, "I want to be wealthy," say, "I'm generating wealth in my life now." Visualize yourself already having and enjoying what you desire, rather than imagining yourself wanting it. Take inspired action. Act as if what you desire is already yours. This aligns your actions with your desired reality. Cultivate feelings of abundance all the time. Regularly connect with feelings of fullness, completeness, and satisfaction, no matter what's happening around you. Reframe your language. Notice whenever you use words that express wanting and consciously shift to words that express generating. Focus on giving. When you're manifesting and open to receiving, you're connected to the universe's endless abundance, and you always have the ability to give in these states. Look for ways to contribute what you desire. If you want love, focus on being loving. If you want abundance, look for ways to create value for others. Remember, this shift doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice, a new habit of mind that takes time to develop. Be patient with yourself as you make this transition. As you move from wanting to generating, you'll notice a big change in your life. You'll feel more empowered, more present, and more connected to the flow of abundance in the universe. Your desires might come more easily and naturally, often in unexpected and delightful ways. The universe responds not to what you want, but to who you are. By shifting from wanting to generating, you align yourself with your desires, becoming a powerful creator of your reality. So what are you generating today? A crucial part of advanced manifestation is changing your perspective from focusing on specific desires to understanding the nature of events and their underlying patterns. This shift lets you work more effectively with the flow of reality instead of trying to force specific outcomes. When you think in terms of events and their nature, you recognize patterns. You start to see the recurring themes and dynamics in your experiences, rather than viewing each event as separate and isolated. So, as you practice shifting from wanting to generating, also pay attention to the patterns in your life. Notice how they reflect your mental and emotional states, and use this awareness to make conscious choices that align with your highest aspirations. This approach will not only enhance your manifestation abilities, but also deepen your connection with the universal flow of abundance and creativity. Understanding cause and effect helps you see how your thoughts, beliefs, and actions shape the events in your life. This broader perspective lets you look beyond immediate desires and think about the wider consequences and opportunities in each situation. By aligning with natural flows, you learn to work with the way things naturally happen rather than against them. This makes you more adaptable, allowing you to be flexible in achieving your goals without being stuck on one specific outcome. To better explain this idea, let's look at some examples. Instead of just wanting more money, think about what abundance and flow mean in your life. How does value move through your experiences? What patterns do you notice in your relationship with money and resources? Instead of focusing on a specific relationship, think about the nature of love and connection. What qualities do your most fulfilling relationships have? How do you usually interact with others? By considering these broader aspects, you can better understand and navigate your desires and experiences. Instead of focusing on getting a specific job, think about the kind of work you enjoy and the purpose behind it. Look at your career journey and notice any patterns. What are the common themes in the jobs that made you happiest? Spend time observing and reflecting on the events in your life to find these patterns and understand the deeper reasons behind them. Instead of asking, "How can I get to this specific goal?" ask, "What kind of experience am I really looking for?" Notice how different parts of your life connect and affect each other. Look at patterns in nature to see how things develop and interact. Try to find multiple ways to reach your desired experiences instead of sticking to just one path. Think about your past achievements and what made them successful. Focus on the nature of those events, not just the outcomes. Regularly write about the qualities of the experiences you want, rather than just listing specific goals. By considering the nature of events, you align yourself more with how reality works. This alignment helps you manifest your desires more easily and naturally. You become less attached to specific outcomes and more open to the many ways your desires can come true. This way of thinking helps you stay in a positive state of mind no matter what happens around you. You won't need specific outcomes to feel happy and fulfilled. Instead, you'll learn to appreciate the qualities you value in different forms. The universe often has creative and expansive ways to fulfill your desires that you might not imagine. By focusing on the nature of events instead of specific results, you open yourself to these broader possibilities. You become a co-creator with the universe, moving with the flow of reality instead of trying to control it. This is a big change in thinking. You'll notice that your desires come to you more smoothly, matching your true self and often surprising you in wonderful ways. Look at the patterns and qualities in the events of your life. The idea of a mental diet is key to always creating what you want. Just like you carefully choose healthy foods to nourish your body, you need to be careful about the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions you allow into your mind. A mental diet includes everything that enters your consciousness, from the media you watch and the conversations you have to your internal thoughts and habitual thinking patterns. Now, a well-balanced mental diet consists of thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that match the reality you want. It's not about pretending everything is perfect or ignoring problems. Instead, it's about choosing where to focus your attention and energy. This mental diet influences how you see the world and shapes your experiences. Creating a positive mental diet is a continuous process that needs awareness, dedication, and practice. It starts with becoming aware of your current mental habits and patterns. You need to watch your thoughts without judging them, noticing which ones help you and which ones hold you back. Once you understand your mental landscape, you can make intentional choices about what you allow to grow in your mind. This might mean avoiding negative influences like fear-based news or toxic relationships, and seeking out more positive and inspiring content. Mindfulness practices are essential for keeping a healthy mental diet. By staying present and aware, you can catch negative thoughts early and change them to more positive ones. Practices like meditation, journaling, self-reflection, gratitude, affirmations, and visualizations are important parts of a healthy mental diet. These aren't just techniques. They are habits you use regularly. When you use these practices as part of your everyday life, you create a positive reality in every thought and moment. You vividly imagine the outcomes you desire, feeding and empowering your mind. To include multiple desires in your mental state, keep things simple. Instead of trying to manage many specific outcomes, focus on the core of what you truly want. This end state will cover all your desires. This approach involves taking a step back and asking yourself, if all my desires were fulfilled, how would I feel? What kind of person would I be? By imagining and living in the moment from this perspective, you create a unified mental state that naturally aligns with all your desires. Instead of visualizing a successful career, a loving relationship, and perfect health separately, imagine yourself as a person who is fulfilled, loved, and vibrant. This holistic vision covers all your desires without worrying about the specific details of how they will happen. By focusing on this overall end state, you let the universe bring your desires to life in ways that might go beyond your imagination. You become less attached to specific outcomes and more focused on the essence of what you want to experience and become. If you encounter setbacks, the best response is to keep believing in the fulfillment of your desires. This means staying committed to your belief in achieving your desires, even if temporary challenges arise. Most of the time, something will happen that makes you doubt your manifestation will work. This is often part of the process. Persistence in your positive beliefs is not about ignoring reality. It's about having strong faith in your mind's power to shape your experiences. When challenges come up, remember that they are temporary, not permanent. Keep thinking, feeling, and acting as if your desired outcome is certain, even when things seem difficult. This persistence requires mental discipline and emotional strength. It might feel strange at first, especially when things around you seem to go against your desires. However, by consistently aligning your thoughts and feelings with what you want, you create a strong energy that can overcome setbacks. Practical ways to maintain persistence include regularly reviewing and strengthening your vision, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and celebrating small achievements along the way. By doing this, you build your belief and make it easier to keep your positive assumptions, even when facing challenges. You need to see all problems as already solved. This is a crucial change in how you handle setbacks, to view them as resolved. When you face a problem, don't focus on its difficulty or impossibility. Instead, shift your focus to its solution. Ask yourself, how would I feel if this problem were already solved? This question puts you in the mental and emotional state of the desired outcome. Seeing problems as resolved doesn't mean you ignore practical steps or actions. It means you take these steps with confidence and certainty. You move forward assuming that the solution is already there, just waiting to be found or applied. This perspective opens you up to unexpected solutions. When you're not stuck on the problem, you become more open to creative ideas and coincidences that can help solve it. Your mind becomes a place for innovative solutions, rather than a place for worry and stress. Emotional detachment from temporary situations is a powerful skill for handling setbacks. It means keeping a sense of inner peace and stability no matter what's happening outside. This doesn't mean being cold or uncaring. It means not letting your emotions be controlled by changing circumstances. To develop emotional detachment, recognize that all situations are temporary. Everything in the physical world is always changing. By remembering this, you can avoid getting too upset by situations that don't match your desires. Practicing mindfulness can help you develop emotional detachment. Focus on your inner state rather than external conditions. Combine this with persistence in your positive beliefs and seeing problems as already solved. By doing this, you create a strong foundation for handling setbacks. At an advanced level of manifesting, it becomes a natural part of who you are, not just something you occasionally practice. This means that manifestation is woven into your everyday thinking and being. Making it your natural way of thinking requires a deep change in how you see the world. It involves incorporating the principles of creating your reality into every part of your life, so you are always aligned with your desired state of being. This doesn't mean you are always trying to manifest specific things. It means you are consistently in a state of mind that naturally attracts positive experiences. To reach this level, you need to understand that your entire reality reflects your consciousness. Every thought, emotion, and belief shapes your experiences. Ask yourself, what are you thinking most of the time? When you fully grasp this, you start to live differently. Constant generation means being in a state of awareness where you are always choosing thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that match your desired reality, not just during meditation, but every moment of every day. This is about developing a mindset where you naturally think positively and see possibilities. Always try to align your feelings with what you want in life. Being present and focused on the current moment is crucial for continually creating new things in your life. When you stay grounded in the now and keep creating, you build momentum. This momentum helps you become a living example of your dreams and desires. Your positive presence then starts to affect your surroundings, drawing in people, opportunities, and experiences that match your positive energy. Reaching this advanced state is a journey that takes time. It might feel challenging at first, but it gets easier with patience, practice, and persistence. You might not be able to maintain this mindset all the time right away because you're used to old ways of thinking. And that's perfectly fine. The important thing is to gently bring yourself back to your desired mindset without getting upset or judging yourself. As you keep practicing manifestation until it becomes second nature, you'll start feeling more free and powerful. You won't feel controlled by what's happening around you. Instead, you'll feel like you are actively shaping your own reality. This is the true power of always creating and manifesting. When you get really good at manifestation, one of the most valuable skills you can learn is solving problems instantly in your mind. This is more than just thinking positively or hoping for the best. It's about making a quick, conscious change in your thinking that can greatly affect your life. The key idea here is that your outer world mirrors your inner state. So when you face a problem or challenge, the first thought and feeling you have about it will influence how things turn out. By mastering the ability to solve problems instantly in your mind, you can avoid the usual cycle of worry, stress, and negative thoughts that often come with challenges. To do this, when you face a problem, your first step is to immediately shift your focus from the problem to its solution. Instead of thinking about what's wrong, you quickly move to the feeling and mindset of the problem being solved. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem, but rather not letting it control your thoughts and emotions. For example, imagine you just found out about a big financial setback. Instead of letting your mind fill with worry and stress, you immediately picture the problem solved. You connect with the feeling of financial security and abundance. You see yourself getting through this challenge easily and smoothly. This mental shift isn't just about thinking positively. It's about changing your energy and focus in a way that can create new opportunities and solutions. The key to making this work is to do it quickly and with strong belief. The faster you can change your mental state, the less power the problem will have over you. It's about developing a habit of always thinking about solutions first. This doesn't mean you skip practical steps or actions you need to take. Instead, it means you take those steps with confidence that things will turn out well. To build this skill, start with small everyday problems. Practice changing your mindset right away when you face a minor setback or inconvenience. As you get better at this, you'll find it easier to handle bigger, more important issues. As you become skilled at thinking this way, you'll notice that challenges seem less scary and overwhelming. You'll start to face difficulties with calm confidence, knowing that solutions are not just possible, but certain. This new way of thinking can help you come up with creative solutions or notice opportunities you might have missed if you were focused on the problem. Remember, the goal is to make solving problems instantly a natural, automatic reaction. With regular practice, this becomes a part of how you think, helping you stay focused on what you want, no matter what's happening around you. You should always live as if your desires are already fulfilled. This is the highest level of manifestation, where you continuously act and think as if you've already achieved your goals. First, understand deeply that time isn't just a straight line. In your mind, all possibilities exist at the same time. By choosing to focus on the reality where your desires are met, you start to bring that reality into your present life. This requires a big change in how you see things. Instead of thinking of your desires as future goals, see them as things you are experiencing right now. You think, feel, and act like you are already living your desired life. This isn't about pretending or fooling yourself. It's about matching your thoughts and feelings with the endless possibilities available to you. Living as if you've already achieved your goals means feeling the emotions of your desires being fulfilled. For example, if your goal is to have plenty of money, you should feel financially secure, generous, and free every day. If you're trying to attract a loving relationship, you should feel love, companionship, and deep connection in your interactions with others. These emotions should become your normal state, not something you only feel occasionally. This practice requires a change in how you see yourself. You start to think of yourself as someone who already has what you want. This might involve changing the way you talk to yourself and others. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," you say, "I am successful." This "I am" mindset is key to living as if your desires are already fulfilled. Being present is very important in maintaining this mindset continuously. As you live as if your desires are already fulfilled, you'll find that your actions naturally match your goals without much effort. It becomes easy. You might notice coincidences and opportunities that support your dreams appearing in your life. Approach this practice with a sense of fun and curiosity, as it becomes part of your daily routine. Living as if your goals are already achieved isn't about trying hard or struggling to stay in a certain state. It's about relaxing and knowing that your desires are already fulfilled in some way, and letting that feeling fill your present moments. Remember, living as if your desires are already fulfilled is a skill that takes time to develop. There will be times when you fall back into old habits, and that's okay. As you get better at this, you'll find that manifesting your desires becomes less about reaching specific goals and more about enjoying every moment of your journey. It keeps getting better as you become your best self. One of the biggest challenges in this journey is relying too much on external validation. This can show up as always looking for approval from others, counting likes on social media, judging your success only by outside standards, or letting your self-worth depend on what you've achieved. The problem with this is that it weakens your manifestation efforts. When you depend too much on others' validation, you're giving away your power. This can cause your emotions to swing wildly based on successes or failures, making it hard to stay in the positive state needed for effective manifestation. It took me a long time to understand this, and I'm still learning. To avoid this trap, it's important to develop a strong sense of inner validation. Learn to trust your own judgment, find satisfaction in your efforts regardless of immediate results, and keep a stable sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on what's happening outside. Remember, real manifestation power comes from within. By relying less on external validation, you strengthen your ability to stay positive and aligned with your desires. One common problem is the fear of losing the good things you have worked hard to get. This fear can be tricky because it often shows up when things are starting to go well in your life. You might worry all the time about losing your new relationship, job, or financial success. This fear is bad, because it can actually make you lose the very things you are afraid of losing. The law of attraction says that what you think and feel strongly about can come true. So if you're always afraid of losing something, you might actually cause that to happen. To avoid this problem, you need to develop a mindset of abundance and trust. Remind yourself that the same power that helped you get what you wanted is still with you. Your ability to create good things in your life is not a one-time deal. I often see people get what they want and then focus too much on that one thing, forgetting that they can continue to create more good things in their life. One of the biggest mistakes people make is ignoring how they see themselves and their deep beliefs. Your self-image, which is how you view yourself deep down, guides what you can achieve. If you want to attract good things, but secretly believe you don't deserve success, your efforts to get what you want will be blocked by this belief. In the same way, if you want a loving relationship but think that love always brings pain, you will unconsciously mess up your chances of finding love. To avoid this problem, you need to work on changing your self-image and core beliefs. This means being honest with yourself and looking deeply into what you believe, even the things you might not realize. Changing these beliefs takes time and effort because they are often deeply rooted. Start by noticing any repeated patterns in your life that don't match your goals. These patterns usually show hidden beliefs. Once you find these beliefs, work on changing them. Use methods like positive affirmations, visualizing what you want, and changing the way you think about things to slowly shift your self-image to match your goals. For example, if you keep experiencing financial problems, look at what you believe about money. Do you think money is hard to get? If so, start telling yourself that money is easy to come by and visualize yourself having plenty of it. Over time, these new thoughts can replace the old ones, helping you achieve the abundance you desire. Working on your self-image is not separate from manifestation. It is the most important part of it. When your deepest beliefs match your desires, you build a strong foundation for achieving what you want. Manifestation is really a journey of discovering yourself. True and lasting change starts with understanding who you really are. Knowing yourself well is the key to making manifestation work. To truly know yourself means understanding your deepest motivations, fears, strengths, and limitations. It's about seeing the patterns in your thoughts, emotions, and actions that have shaped your current life. When you are self-aware, you can see what truly fits with your real self, instead of going after things just because society says you should or because you had a momentary impulse. To develop this self-knowledge, you need to spend time looking inward. Ask yourself why you believe what you do. Notice how you react in different situations and be honest about your real feelings and desires. This kind of deep thinking takes dedication and honesty. As you get to know yourself better, your efforts to manifest what you want will become more focused and effective. You will be able to tell which desires are truly in line with who you are. For instance, you might realize that some of the things you wanted were based on what others expected of you, not what you truly wanted. This awareness allows you to focus on what genuinely matters to you, making it easier to manifest those desires. To truly create real change, you must make the law of manifestation a natural part of your life. It should become something you do without thinking, like breathing. This means you need to practice the principles of manifestation regularly. It's about using these principles in your everyday life all the time. With regular practice, you'll start to think in terms of manifestation automatically. You will naturally start turning negative thoughts into positive ones. This change takes time and patience. The main goal is not just to change your situation, but to change yourself. When you fully accept manifestation as a way of life, it stops being just a set of techniques and becomes a part of who you are. This change is a deep shift in how you interact with the world. Living manifestation means that every moment is a chance to create. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are all in line with your desires, not just during specific times when you focus on manifestation, but all the time. For example, if you want more positivity in your life, You should always be looking for the good in every situation. Instead of only thinking positively during a manifestation exercise, try to maintain that positive outlook throughout your day. When something bad happens, practice finding a silver lining or a lesson in it. Over time, this way of thinking will become second nature. Making manifestation a natural part of your life means that you see every thought and action as a step toward your goals. Whether you are at work, with friends, or alone, you are always mindful of what you want to achieve and how your current actions contribute to that. This constant alignment helps to bring your desires into reality because you are always in a state of creation. You start to see yourself as always creating your reality with every breath and choice you make. In this way of living, there is no difference between the time you spend manifesting and your regular life. Every interaction, decision, and reaction is filled with the awareness of your powerful ability to create. You see challenges not as problems, but as chances to adjust and strengthen your desired reality. Living like this requires a high level of self-awareness and intention. You become more in tune with your inner state, always checking to make sure your energy matches what you want to achieve. It's about being in a constant state of conscious creation, always aware of the reality you're shaping with your thoughts, feelings, and actions. As you get better at living manifestation, you start to understand that this approach is about more than just personal desires or material things. It's a deeper way of living that touches all parts of your life. For example, when faced with a difficult situation, instead of reacting with fear or frustration, you see it as a chance to realign your thoughts and emotions with what you truly want. You understand that every moment is an opportunity to create the life you desire. This continuous practice helps you become more intentional and mindful. You're always aware of how your thoughts and actions contribute to your reality. Over time, this awareness becomes a natural part of who you are. You realize that your creative power extends beyond just achieving personal goals. It influences everything around you, helping you build a life that reflects your true self and deepest desires. You begin to see how everything is connected, and how your thoughts and feelings affect not just your own life, but the world around you. You might find yourself making choices that help others, not just yourself. Your practice of manifestation becomes a way to create positive changes for everyone. This understanding shows you that manifestation isn't just about getting things, it's about your overall well-being, experiences, and even spiritual growth. When you fully live this way, it feels like a deep sense of freedom. This freedom comes from knowing that you create your own reality. You realize that you don't have to be controlled by what happens around you because you shape your experience through your thoughts and feelings. You don't need constant approval from others because you trust your own creative power. You're not afraid of the future because you believe in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This kind of living means you see every moment as a chance to create a better life, not just for yourself, but for others too. For example, when you choose to be kind and helpful, you make the world a little better. When you stay positive and focused on your goals, you inspire others to do the same. Over time, this way of living makes you feel more connected, empowered and free, knowing that you are always shaping your reality with every thought and action. Moreover, you feel the freedom of endless possibilities. When you truly understand that your thoughts create your reality, you realize there are no limits to what you can achieve or experience. This doesn't mean everything happens instantly or easily, though it can, but it means you see life with a sense of great potential. This freedom brings deep peace and joy. You feel a profound contentment knowing you're not a victim of circumstances, but a powerful creator. You can relax and go with the flow of life, trusting your ability to shape your experiences. You're open to the wisdom and opportunities that come your way. For example, instead of worrying about every little thing, you trust that you can handle whatever comes next. You find joy in the present moment, knowing you have the power to create the future you desire. This mindset helps you approach challenges with confidence and creativity. Instead of feeling stuck, you see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. You enjoy life more because you know you can shape it to match your dreams. This sense of unlimited potential makes life exciting and full of possibilities, bringing you peace and joy every day. Living with manifestation as a natural part of your life, extending it to everything you do, and enjoying the freedom of creating your reality, this is the ultimate goal of your journey. It's not just about getting what you want, it's about becoming who you truly are, a conscious and powerful creator of your reality. Mastering constant manifestation opens up limitless potential and fundamentally changes how you experience life. At this level of mastery, you always align with your highest intentions. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions naturally match your deepest desires without needing forced effort. You no longer have to try to manifest things. You simply live as the manifestation of your desires every moment. This state of being unlocks extraordinary possibilities. You start to experience a flow of perfect coincidences and synchronicities that match your intentions. Opportunities come to you easily, and challenges turn into chances for growth. You find yourself in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people more often than not. Your influence grows beyond just your personal life. As you master constant manifestation, you become a powerful force for positive change in your surroundings. For example, if you desire peace and harmony, you will find more situations and people that bring you peace. If you aim for success, you will encounter opportunities and resources that lead to success. This continuous alignment with your goals makes life feel more magical and fulfilling. You help not only yourself, but also those around you, creating a ripple effect of positive change. In this state, living and manifesting become one. Every moment is a chance to create the life you want, effortlessly and joyfully. This ultimate mastery of manifestation means you are always in harmony with your true self, constantly creating and experiencing the best possible reality. Mastering constant manifestation changes how you see time. You start to feel that the future you want is as real as the present moment. This feeling of timelessness helps you bring your desired experiences into your current reality more quickly and easily. Most importantly, this mastery opens up a vast sense of possibility. What once seemed like impossible dreams now feels achievable, and you find yourself aiming for goals you never thought possible before. This doesn't mean life will be free of challenges. Instead, you learn to see challenges as chances to grow and create. You approach problems with curiosity and creativity, understanding that each challenge holds the potential for an even greater manifestation. This limitless potential extends to your personal growth and spiritual evolution, giving you a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. You realize that you are not just creating your own reality, but also contributing to the creation of our shared world. For example, if you face a difficult situation at work, instead of feeling defeated, you look for ways it can help you grow and improve. You might come up with creative solutions or learn something valuable that helps you in the future. As you master this way of living, you feel more connected to the world and more capable of making a positive impact. You recognize that your actions and thoughts contribute to the collective experience of everyone around you. This understanding brings a sense of responsibility and joy, knowing that you are part of something bigger and that you have the power to help shape a better world. In this state, every moment is an opportunity to create the life you want, filled with limitless possibilities. You live with a sense of timelessness, purpose, and fulfillment, constantly growing and contributing to the world around you. As you continue to explore the limitless potential of manifestation, your goals and desires may change. You might find that material achievements become less important, and you start to focus on creating states of being like deep peace, unconditional love, or greater awareness. You become more interested in experiences that help others or expand human potential. This limitless potential means you can fully realize your true nature, constantly shaping your reality to match your highest self. This process invites you to live a life filled with wonder, purpose, and endless creativity. You contribute your unique gifts to the world, helping to shape our shared reality. For example, you might start focusing more on helping others find happiness, or you might work on personal growth that benefits everyone around you. Living this way means you are always growing and evolving, finding new ways to make a positive impact. It's about realizing that you have the power to create a better world for yourself and others. This journey is not just about personal success, but about contributing to the greater good and pushing the boundaries of what's possible for everyone. Thank you for listening.